Our mission is to make premium frozen food accessible, convenient, and high quality, bringing world-class freshness to every Filipino home. Cold storage seafood, freshness you can trust, right here in store.
The night opens up to those who open up to it. The spontaneous, the curious, the unexpected. Open up to your new best memories with Tanduay flavored mixes. Drink responsibly.
Di abot ang data!
GG bro!
Don't worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Ayan na, para pag nawa ka, galingan mo nga. Sige na. Ayos! Sa liga, sell mo yung kakampi. O, anong pang inaantay nyo? Basta cellphone, cellphone!
worry! The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
For generations, families have trusted legendary fireworks to light up their celebrations safely, brightly, and boldly. This season, keep the tradition alive with fireworks built for excitement and crafted for safety. Legendary fireworks. Feel the firepower safely.
Technology moves the world. And we move technology closer to you. MEC Networks. 30 years of technology distribution.
Basta Fil-Chi Flex, sigurado ang quality tapoli. Linoleum kamating, plastic cover at iba pa. Tatak matibay, tatak Pinoy. Lahat gawa sa pawis at husay ng Pinoy. Champion ka sa Fil-Chi Flex. Tatak Pinoy, ito ang the best.
Hindi umuulan.
Di mo tayo makakabenta.
Yes!
Don't worry. The Only with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
Our mission is to make premium frozen food accessible, convenient, and high quality, bringing world-class freshness to every Filipino home. Cold storage seafood, freshness you can trust, right here in store.
The night opens up to those who open up to it. The spontaneous, the curious, the unexpected. Open up to your new best memories with Tanduay flavored mixes. Drink responsibly.
It is the last day of February, but we promise you it's not going to be as ordinary, in fact, extraordinary. Highly anticipated ball games and a big expectations for the two ball games that we have for you tonight. Ito, makikita natin ang Xavier alumni, McDavid Windsor, as they go up mamaya against itong Windsor Hope AL Cars. At later on, ang Uno Golden Peters will be going up against St. Jude. Ito medyo mahaba-haba. Linnea Metal Furnishings, PesoMaxFun.com. Okay, I got that out of the way. Anyway, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Benji Santiago kasama ko muli. Coach Anton de los Reyes. Coach Anton!
Great games that we're going to be having today. Review of a potential finals matchup that we're going to see here in the elimination round. Sa ating first game, sa ating second game naman. Couple of teams that want to get back on the winning track. But again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to FCAAI Season 2. Great to be working again with you, Benji.
Hinihintay ko yung TGIF mo eh. Sabihin mo.
Thank God it's Fil-Chi. There you go.
Kailangan natin yan eh, di ba? Eto, tingnan muna natin yung ating team standings dito. Ayan, talagang binibigyan kayo parang preview daw ng finals. Eh, silang dalawa lang naman. Yun nandiyan sa ibabaw ng ating team standings.
The only two teams that have so far not gotten any blemish on their record. 3-0 para sa Alumni Association of Xavier School at 2-0 naman para sa Hope Christian High School AL Cars.
Ayan. So, somebody's O has got to go. Ganun ba yun? Alright, so yeah, tingnan muna natin itong Alumni Association of Xavier School. Ito yung kanilang pinanggaligan na panalo laban doon sa St. Stephen's Boy.
That was a 36-point win, 101-65 wire-to-wire win para dito sa Xavier. 23-13 first quarter, 52-32 second quarter, and then a 79-43 third. 13-1 run in the first quarter, 20-6 run in the second. That transition game of Xavier was on point. 27 fast break points. Gab Banal, 37 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. Efficient 68% shooting from the field.
Yes, talagang gusto ko na magsimula eh. Pero okay lang. Pabayaan nyo muna kami na medyo bigyan namin kayo ng magandang intro. Over at the other side, ito na mga Hope alumni, and what can we say about that? Of course, wala pa rin talo.
75-55 win in their last outing against St. Jude Catholic School. A 20-point win. Same as Xavier, wire-to-wire win, 16-7 first half, 34-22 second quarter, 51-39 ng third. Both of these teams, they like to go on those early runs. 11-3 run in the first, an 8-1 run in the second para dito sa Hope Christian High School. The full court press was so crucial para dito sa Hope Christian High School. They forced 27 turnovers, and etong St. Jude Catholic School, 21 steals ang kanilang naipamigay because of that full court press. Arjan De La Cruz, 15 points, 5 rebounds, 50% from the field in that game.
Well, and not only that, John Ray Garrido also made a good account of himself in that particular ball game, and we're expecting those two players and even more who will actually show up and show what they can do. And of course, yun nga sabi natin, one's win streak is going to get snapped after this ball game. So, ayan, dito pa lang, first game pa lang, ito makikita natin ang ating PG Flex Linoleum key matchup. Ayan si Kyle Slau. So far, yan ang kanyang average. At over at the other side, ito Jobert Medina. Ayan, tama na yata ngayon yan.
Tama na yan. Yan na yung tamang pangalan ni Jobert, hindi Robert. But these two players, they come off the bench. Etong si Kyle Slau, in one game, Jobert Medina came off the bench So let's see how that's going to work out. But we're also going to see, I think we had some news. Maybe Kyle Slough might not be here, but it could have changed.
Malay mo, baka
while we were
traffic
talking.
lang.
Exactly.
Diba?
Dumating pala.
Yes, kung saan ba nakatira, sana malapit lang dito si Kyle Slough so that he could show up. And of course, ayan, kumbaga mabibigyan na ng satisfaction what you have been looking forward to the meeting of these two teams. Alalahanin natin, dalawang games natin for tonight. So ayan, ang Alumni Association Xavier School going up against Hope Christian High School alumni. Ito po ang Fil-Chi Athletic Association Incorporated.
With Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now!
Ayan na, para pag nawa ka, galingan mo ha. Sige na. Ayos! Sa liga, sell mo yung kakampi. Oh, anong pang inaantay nyo? Basta cellphone, sell boys!
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry! The only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now!
For generations, families have trusted legendary fireworks to light up their celebrations safely, brightly, and boldly. This season, keep the tradition alive with fireworks built for excitement and crafted for safety. Legendary fireworks. Feel the firepower safely.
Technology moves the world. And we move technology closer to you. MEC Networks. 30 years of technology distribution.
We're glad to have you here at Tanduay Gym in Quiapo, Manila. And our first game is Xavier McDavid X Windsor versus Hope All Cars. And this is the Philippine Fil-Chi Athletic Association 30 to 39 division. Now let's meet the starting lineups. First for Xavier McDavid X Windsor. At guard, number 17, Charles Chu. And the other guard, number 28, Jarrell Lim. At center, number 0, Tim Koo. Forward, number 14, Mark Chan. And the other forward, number 21, France D. Xavier head coach is Howie Chang. And now let's meet the starting five on your home all cars. At guard number 10, Leo Guion. And the other guard number 14, Jandre Garrido. At center number 71, Jomari Tobiano. Forward number 7, John Apasible. And the other forward number 12, Kenneth Sumalakay. Head coach is Gerson Cabiltes. Our official for this ball game, crew chief Ray Yante.
Alright. Parang kilala ko isa. Si John Apasible ba yun? Yeah, siya nga. Anyway, he's going to be playing para rito sa Hope Christian High School alumni, and he's going to be jumping sa center court.
First time to see action.
Yeah, actually,
Hope
nausap ko rin siya
Christian
kanina.
High School,
Nakukover ko kasi ito yung mga laro niya sa 3x3. Anyways, muli po Benji Santiago, Coach Anton de los Reyes at your service for the 2 games that we have for all of you on this particular Friday night. Bilis ng panahon.
Sobra.
Grabe. Bukas is going to be the last day of February. And then on to March. At yung summer, the kind of heat that we're experiencing lately, well, I don't know if it can beat the heat of the action that's going to be happening in our first game as we take a look at the Hope Christian alumni as they go for the first attempt, and it goes in right away, and it's a 3-pointer pa.
That's Jandre Garrido starting the scoring festivities. You mentioned him earlier at the top of our broadcast. He made a good account of himself, 18 points, but not as efficient as Arjan Cruz in that game. Kaya si Arjan ang naging best player of the game natin.
Well, Jandre Garrido's averaging 11 points per ball game so far. As we take a look at this shot that didn't go down, and that was Mark Chan. Will try to hit a long 2.
That's great boxing out for Hope Christian High School to control the defensive boards.
Apasible right now with the basketball. Let's see what he can do. Another 3. Not that time around, but they have an offensive rebound here. Talking about Hope Christian alumni, El Caras. Talaga puro 3. And they got another offensive rebound. Isa pa 3.
Couple of offensive rebounds early for Hope Christian High School.
Using the left, dito mama, and a shot clock violation.
And understandable why John Apasible had to make something out of nothing. The shot clock was winding down. So he had to go ahead and take that strong to the hole and use his left.
Anyway, it's 3-0. Subok muli. Ito naman Xavier. So take a look. Pasabit move. Charles Yu looks at the ref. No whistle. And he has to go back down on defense. As another basket has been made here by Hope Christian High School Alcars.
That's Carl Sumalakay with that drive and then dropping it off. Charles Yu earlier looking for that foul. He was the one who initiated contact. Eh, hindi talaga mapipito ang referee niyan.
Long distance shot coming up short. And here comes Hope Christian alumni once again. Throwing the long pass. Nice catch. Di nga lang ma-finish. John Apasible, ngayon nga lang siya naglaro. And I guess he's trying to get the whole field, even the venue.
The competition as well, trying to see how it's going to be like. I'm just wondering, you were talking to him earlier, and I don't want to put you on the spot. Is he left-handed?
Yeah.
He's right on. Kasi that's the second time he's used his left. So I'm thinking, kaliwede ba to si John?
Pero Leo Guion Ito, siguro kaliwat kanan naman ito.
Ito, sure tayo kaliwet ito. Si Leo.
How about this? Power play, power move. Hatid sa atin ng powerhouse, power tools. Look at that, Leo Guion has got a bonus free throw to try to complete a three-point play right now para sa Hope Christian Alcaraz. He missed the bonus.
That's going to go back to Hope Christian High School. You see how active they are on that offensive glass. Still trying to fight for that leather.
Another three that they want, and another three that they got.
Carl Sumalakay popping out of that corner, knocking down that right corner three off of that baseline inbound.
Ayan, tres na yan. Hatid sa atin ang Hungry Pares. Second three-pointer in the first quarter para rito sa Hope Christian Alumni. And this is a Jiangnan timeout.
Hindi aabot ang tita. Nice!
Don't worry. The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus Only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
The night opens up to those who open up to it. The spontaneous, the curious, the unexpected. Open up to your new best memories with Tanduay flavored mixes. Drink responsibly.
0 of 3 from the field. Itong Xavier Alumni. 3 of 8 naman ang shooting para sa panig nitong Hope Christian Alumni. It is now 10-0. About a 3 from Charles Chu, and he knocks it down.
He's fighting fire with fire. Charles Chu finally knocking down a three-pointer para dito sa Xavier School.
Parang late kasi dumating si Gab Banales, so he was not able to start here for Xavier Alumni. Unproductive offense on the side of Hope Christian. Charles Chu tries another long-distance shot. Didn't go down. Quickening the pace here for Hope Christian. Going all the way, but unable to finish.
Well, that was Kenneth Sumalakay trying to finish in transition.
Oh, Charles Chu, and now he's getting the whole feel. Trying to burn the hoops for Xavier, coming up with a couple of baskets.
Starting to heat up is Charles Chu to try and get his team back in this game.
Well, to consider Charles Chu, nakikita natin ito, papasa-pasa lang. He's only averaging 2.5 points per ball game. And I guess they know the kind of game that they are into. So Jana Pasible is already on the board with his first bucket. 12-6.
After going 0 for 2, Jana Pasible finally 1 out of 3 now.
Shot clock going down, 6 seconds. Hard off the window. The second serving, and that goes. And that was Tim Koo.
I would say that the advantage of Xavier here is the interior. They've got a bigger front line than Hope Christian High School.
A 3 that didn't work out. 4-point game. And Charles Chu being aggressive on offense right now.
He rejected that drag screen by Tom Koo. Went baseline, took it strong against Leo Guion.
Sigurado ko ba si Charleston dito si Chris?
Si Chris ko din eh. Iisip ko din nga eh. Number 17 pa naman pareho.
John De La Cruz will be checking in for the first time here in this ball game, and still, I know naka-uniform na si Gab Banal, but there he is.
Okay,
he's already on the floor.
So, substitutions being made. Big, important players.
At Sincerity Cafe and Restaurant, home of the most famous fried chicken in town since 1956. Charles Chu can only get one of those 2 free throws, but he's the only one who has managed to score here. Hindi pala si Tim Koo, nakatulong pala kanina.
Got that offensive rebound, or that pass underneath.
Yes. Hope Christian Alumni Can't get it to go down, and here they come. Summit's the official drinking water of FCAAI, Charles Chu. Talagang siya. He doesn't want to pass anymore.
No? Kumbaga parang pakagat lang yung mga first 3 games.
Kaya
Namamasa ako ngayon. Ako offensa, leaving Arjan de la Cruz behind.
I guess being a coach, you really have to show your players that you can do it also.
Yep.
And we're not talking about ordinary players, players in the pros na yan.
It's a nice pick and roll play. Nice roll. John Apacible getting that layup to go.
So he's got 4 points here in the first period. We got a 3-point ball game. Here comes Gapanal. And they're going to call a foul here on Arjun.
There was that reach on that drive by Gapanal on that low pickup.
Ito yung genius hardware assist of the game. Look at that bounce pass. Dumaan sa butas ng karayom to reach John Apacible. 14-11.
Look at the defense being played on Charles Chu now.
Siya yung gumagawa. He got the defensive rebound, off-balance shot. And Tim Koo being active on the boards.
You love to see it. And Johnny Rangel's got to do a better job boxing out Tom Koo.
Johnny Rangel is called for the foul. First one goes in. 3 points. Traverse Asia Builders Corp. Built for legacy, designed for life. Builder of luxury living in landmark spaces.
2 points, 7 rebounds in their last game against St. Stephen's High School. Etong si Tom Koo.
Lahat kailangan level up na ngayon. Oh, ito yung sakit nila.
Yeah, always eager to get themselves on their offensive attack.
So Tim Koo with a substitute free throw. And he makes it. And just like that, 1-point game kanina, 10-0 to
Biglang humabol. Of course, 8 points there galing kay Charles Chu.
And those are 3-point baskets pa, a couple of them. This jump hook won't work out. Tim Koo with that rebound, and here's Gapanal. He's coming off the bench this time around. Charles Chu, another 3, and almost.
Was in and out on that attempt. He was open.
Wow! Ang galing naman.
It's Jobert Medina off the bench. Going baseline with a reverse.
Had a chance to feature him dun sa ating PG Flex Linoleum matchup. Charles Chu continues to burn the hoops here for Xavier.
10 out of the 15 points coming from Charles Chu here in the first.
A 3 that's offline. And Gapanal grabs the rebound. A chance even for Xavier to take the lead right now, dito, Coach.
Again, this is what they like to do. They took it patiently, talking about Xavier unfazed with that big lead of Hope.
We're taking a look at this sequence right there. Jobert Medina points in the paint. It's all brought to us by Boyson. Not there, but the other way. And Jobert Medina for his first bucket. Gapanal makes it. Not an easy shot to make in heavy traffic.
Strong move going middle. Had a couple of defenders on him, but still able to put that one up and in.
Lamang na ang Xavier alumni dito. Johnny Rangel forced to kick it out. Shot clock going down.
Seven seconds remaining. You get a foul. John Ray Garrido going inside.
Xavier alumni now on top just by a point. Jiangnan timeout.
sigurado ang quality tarpaulin. Linoleum, kamating, plastic cover at iba pa. Tatak matibay, tatak Pinoy. Lahat gawa sa pawis at husay ng Pinoy. Champion ka sa PG Flex. Tatak Pinoy, ito ang the best.
Sure enough, these two teams came in here and they have gotten themselves ready. A lot of people are actually telling us that this is some sort of a preview of the finals. Baka naman sumama yung loob ng may ibang mga teams. But they have to prove something. Kasi nga sila yung walang talo eh.
And also, there's history between these two teams. Dahil itong batch na to, diba? Yung last championship ng Hope Christian High School was against Xavier.
Oh,
diba?
I
so that's
see.
I mean, that was 13 years in the making, I would say. That was in 2013, 2014, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, grade school pa yata ako din. It's a corner long distance shot that won't go down. They got an offensive rebound. Ayaw pa din. 2 chances to make a basket and then, ooh, this is an unspo signal. Chadi Rangel, what did he do? Actually, I didn't catch that, but of course the referees will have to catch that. Ito pa namang mga referees natin dito, mga former pro referees to eh.
Mga player dati, may pulis pa dyan, ha?
Oh my goodness!
May pulis dyan. Again, kaya tatlo sila para they'll be able to really cover all angles. And that time, they were able to spot Chadi Rangel.
So let's see. I also want to be able to find out for myself. The initial call was unsportsmanlike foul. So, of course, the two teams are going to be exploiting the situation of getting into a huddle while our referees are reviewing that sequence.
Talking things over. And during that break, we were talking about it, how organized itong Xavier School in terms of their offense. You really know where each other will be, their teammates. Habang ito namang Hope Christian High School, the talent, the firepower that they have is unprecedented, I would say, sa ating 30-39 division.
On number 22, John Rangel. That is second personal foul.
So, tinuloy na nga yung unspo. And these are 2 free throws plus ball possession. Tama ba ako?
And at the line is Jert Yao. This is the cousin of Coach Aldrin.
Okay.
Yan ang defensive stopper talaga ng Xavier. Sabi niya dati, pinapahirapan daw niyan sila Justin Chua. Ayun yung mga kabatch niya eh. Kabatch nila.
Sa bagay.
So talagang yan daw ang defensive specialist nila. So shout out Coach Aldrin Yao.
Side ball game. Plus ball possession nga ito para sa Xavier alumni. Charles Chu. They're really marking him here in the first quarter. A foul off ball. It's going to be called here against Hope Christian alumni.
Trying to deny etong si Gab Banal.
And they're already in penalties, so that means 2 free throws here for Gab Banal.
Is he gonna start a new streak?
Ako rin, yun ang pumasok sa isip ko agad eh.
Okay, let's see, Gab.
It stopped at 18 of 18, tama ba ako?
Yeah, something to that.
I mean, wala kasing warm-up eh.
Wala.
Medyo late na dumating eh.
Yep.
Si Gab Banal eh. Nevertheless, they find themselves back on top by 1. 19-18 and under 2 minutes to play here in the first. Christian alumni. Let's see. Inside, Chadi Rangel. His pass deflected. A steal. Xavier alumni. Charles Chu fires another three. Nope. Fallen short. Who else can they go to here for Hope Christian? They lost the basketball. Here comes Xavier once again. Gabanal. Oh, he's going to be called for the charge. Mainit. First quarter pa lang.
Mainit indeed. Both teams just kumbaga hindi nagpapatalo, hindi nagpapadaig. The intimidation factor is there.
Little by little, it's starting to build up. I mean, we're actually observing it. Sana naman, hindi naman talaga mag-blow up into something. We just want these two teams, sabi nga natin, highly anticipated. A lot of people are expecting to see this matchup here. And it's finally happened. Let's hope Christian, John Pasible getting an offensive rebound, trying to get close to the basket. Ball knocked out of his hands. Shot clock is down to 7 right now. That falls short. And here comes Xavier alumni protecting a 1-point lead. Less than a minute to play here in the first. Uh-oh, that's open. I knew it.
That was too easy as Philman Yao finds himself wide open on that left corner.
22-18. This is the largest lead of Xavier alumni right now. Oh, may bawi sa kabila. Much needed. Arjan De La Cruz buries a three.
They're just finding their teammates wide open. Talking about itong Hope Christian High School. Both teams really moving that ball around. Offensive foul on
I know.
Gambanal.
Somehow ito si John Ray Garridos getting into the nerves of Gambanal.
I like that you were able to notice that. Kanina, tinapikan niya ng bola. Ngayon, kinausap nung nag-offensive foul siya kay Jobert Medina. He's really doing all those small things to throw off Gambanal in today's game. Gamesmanship, no?
Pwede yun, di ba?
Gamesmanship is what we'd like to call it.
As long as it doesn't get out of control, di ba?
Wala lang sakitan.
Oh, and speaking of wala ako nakikitang Kyle Slough dito sa Xavier.
Aray. Yun ang masakit. For Xavier.
Yeah, to consider. Kung titingnan natin na Gambanal is their #1 player, #2 is Kyle Slough.
Kyle Slough, indeed. Just to give you an idea of how important Kyle Slough is, currently averaging 19.5 points, 2.5 rebounds, and 3 assists. So how big is that, right? The 90s. That's why Charles Chu is stepping up his offense because there's the absence of Kyle Slough.
What I'm worried about is ito palang first quarter natin, humahaba na. 2 game lang po kami, ha?
Hindi naman siguro.
Too early. Too early to say that.
Too early.
I'm not even saying it right away. 22-21. So, lamang ang Xavier McDavid Windsor. And Sergeant De La Cruz, they want to go for the last shot. They most probably regain the lead here. Swing that ball. That ball doesn't drop for Arjan. Second serving. Nagawa ng paraan. Sumalakay was right there, right place at the right time, putting it back in. Oh my goodness. Everything you expect from these two teams facing each other for the first time sa ating 30 to 39 age group. It seems like it's not just press release. We are seeing it for ourselves. And one thing that we also notice here, level up ang mga players. They really want to prove something here. Yes, both teams undefeated. Pero maaga pa to say what's going to happen. That's the end of the first quarter. And we're back as we take a look at this rebound of the game. This all brought to us by Ultra Force. Then the putback. And they are up 1 at the end of the first 10 minutes. Carl Sumalakay able to do it for Hope Christian Alumni Alcars.
With matching fist bump during that first quarter. Early struggles on offense for Xavier School, but Charles Chu to the rescue, knocking down back-to-back three-pointers with an 8-point swing. Also knocked their free throws, 3 out of 4 para sa Hope Christian High School naman. Three-pointers early, 2 out of 3, but the offensive rebounds, 7 in that first and 12 points in the paint.
Samantala, eto, umakyat na sa 3 momentarily ang lamang nitong Hope Christian Alumni. And of course, there was that basket earlier.
Tos Villar was able to knock down that shot. Kakapasok lang niya.
Oo nga.
Here in the second quarter.
Try to go to Gab Banal. He's being sandwiched by 2 Hope Alumni players.
So we see that's the game plan. Once Gab Banal gets that leather, you double, make sure he gives it up and lets another player from Xavier beat you.
A 3 on its way. Wow! Aside from Chris Chu, that's another who was able to bury a 3-pointer here on the side of Xavier, Mark Chan.
And he was able to, again, go to that weak side with that ball movement of Xavier up top to be able to find the open player.
Is he trying to explain something to the bench?
Something to that effect.
Opponent. So referees basically also they're at the table officials side. Okay.
Number 77, Gab Banal, and number 14, John Ray Garrido, both for unsportsmanlike behavior.
So that's John Ray Garrido and Gab Banal getting called for warnings, unsportsmanlike behavior.
Oh, wow!
Another three-pointer, back-to-back three-pointers. This time, Jarrell Lim on that right wing.
Now they're up 3. I thought that was going to be a shootout. But a miss by Archon De La Cruz on that 3. Here comes Xavier. Instantly pulling up. Grabe, the confidence.
Well, here in the second quarter, still has not missed etong Xavier School. They've gone 3 out of 3 from the field.
And guess what? Tim Koo has outdone himself already here in the first half. Lahat talaga. Pinaghandaan. Oh, that's a 3.
It's Carl Kenneth Sumalakay again. Knocking down his shots earlier, di ba? Nung first quarter, buzzer beater. O ngayon, three-pointer naman.
It's got 8 points. It's managed to come down with 6 rebounds already. That one bouncing out to Jarrell Lim. Possibly the rebound. 30-28. Lamang ang Alumni Association of Xavier School. McDavid Windsor. Arjun offline. He has been trying. Oops. It's just a tap out. Kanya-kanyang turuan dito. Whose basketball is it going to be? As we take a look at this three-point shot of the game brought to us by Hungry Pares. Carl Sumalakay.
And you like what Arjan de la Cruz did. He missed that three-pointer, 2-on-1 fast break. He went back in transition, was able to go ahead and get that tap.
Jangnan timeout muna.
The night opens up to those who open up to it. The spontaneous, the curious, the unexpected. Open up to your new best memories with Tanduay flavored mixes. Drink responsibly.
Di mo tayo makakabenta!
Yes!
Don't worry! Be unleashed with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
All right, 7 minutes and 24 to play here in the first half. It's as close as anybody would expect it to be, 30-28. It's Alumni Association of Xavier McDavid Windsor who's got this 2-point lead, but for how long?
They've been going back and forth, lead changes after lead changes.
Return miss by John Apasible. Charles Chu is back on the floor here. And here he's got the basketball. Charles Chu from inside the key comes up short.
A good show on Carl Sumalakay on that mid-range pull-up by Charles Chu.
Sumalakay with 7 rebounds already. There's a steal here and a counter, and it's going to stay here with Hope Christian Alumni. John Apasible underneath, up, and fouled. He'll settle for 2 shots from the line.
You see Arjan de la Cruz attacking the heart of the defense and then giving up that pass to John Apasible on that baseline.
Tim Koo has been called for the foul.
Carl Sumalakay, how about the hustle on that? He was able to get that steal, give it up to his teammate.
Tim Koo will have to sit down for a while. He's got 4 points, 4 rebounds. So we take a look at, of course, Sincerity Cafe and Restaurant, home of the most famous fried chicken in town since 1956. A miss on the first for John Apasible. He's got 4 points so far. Coach Edson, huwag mo kalimutan ha, magpapadeliver ka sa akin ng oyster cake. Sabi mo yan, promise.
John Apasible, so far 2 out of 6 from the field, 33%.
1-point game. He splits his charities. And here comes Xavier McDavid Windsor. Running shot, Jarelem with a miss. Oh! Archer del... Ay, hindi. Si Sumalakay,
Naka-orange shoes din kasi.
Ang tinitingnan ko siya, nakatalikod siya doon sa bola. And he came up with a nice catch. Para may buwelo na siya for the layup.
Galing, diba? You see the control of Carl Sumalakay and the attack to the rack.
And now it seems like we are in for a seesaw battle. And check out this fast break play, driving to the basket para naka-BYD. Get yours at BYD Valenzuela, Marilao, or Bataan. Si Coach Edster yata nasa Bataan ngayon.
Yun yung sinasabi mo, di ba? Pagkuha niya, nakatalikod.
Nakatalikod di ba?
Biglang harap. Biglang step on that accelerator. Why don't you?
I mean, I've been, you know, like, saw something like that before, pero it's not advisable if you're going to be asking any of the coaches kayo, di ba?
Yep.
Ano ka, sasano nakatalikod ka sa bola, di ba?
Again, that's athleticism for you. This is the 30-39 division. kababata pa ng mga yan. Kayang-kaya pa talaga nila gawin yan.
So Jobert to set the line. Parang tahimik si Jobert
Medyo. Ang binabantayan niya kasi si Gab. So maybe the energy that he spends trying to guard Gab Banal is taking a toll sa offense naman.
Philippines Pan Asia Carrier Corp moving with you. Three points for Jobert Medina. Mercado. Ano ba talaga, kuya? Ito na naman tayo. One thing's for sure, he's not Robert.
It's not Robert. Yun.
Three-point ball game.
Now,
Spalding's the official basketball of FCAAI.
This is what I've been waiting for, that full court press of Hope Christian High School.
Jumper is off. And there's going to be a loose ball foul here. That's going to be called against Xavier.
Jert Yao is going to get called for that push on that rebound play. If you watch Jobert and how he plays defense on Gab Banal, ang hirap. Talagang kahit saan hinahabol niya si Gab. So that's why his offense is non-existent so far here in the game.
Sacrificing some offense to provide great defense.
It's going to be a push.
John Pasible. Penalty na. Actually, no more fouls to give here. Still halfway here in the second quarter.
That sign, that's a sign, no, yung penalty ng ganitong aga. Hindi naman sila sundot ng sundot. It's just that they're really playing pressure defense on each other, not making it easy for one another to get those points.
Okay, sanay na ako sa puyatan dito sa Fil-Chi. Palakas loob pa yung mga ibang kasama natin dito. 2 games lang eh.
Walang problema.
Ayan, si Chairman Wilbert Loa sa kaliwa, Commissioner Janelle Baculi. Paisa-isa na lang ang free throw ngayon ni Kapanal. Na-conscious yata nung binibilang natin yung streak.
Could be. We apologize if that has gotten into your head, Gab.
Kami naman napapansin lang naman namin dito yung mga feat and achievements ninyo, di ba? 2-point ball game. Alumni na Xavier is playing catch-up as of the moment. Gabanal. Look at, they double team him. Somebody's open from the baseline but overshoots.
Leo Guion with that defensive board on that shot.
That was Neil D. Missed the shot. Here's the 3 on its way. Nope. You're not.
Offensive rebound, Jobert. Jobert Medina getting that offensive board and put back.
Now they're enjoying a 4-point lead. It's Charles Chu right now. Pedrosa, wide-eyed. And take a look at this rebound of the game by Jobert Medina. Atid sa atin ng Ultra Force.
The offensive rebounding, pretty much, that's something that etong Hope Christian High School, remember nung first quarter, 7 offensive rebounds. Tapos dito naman ngayon sa second quarter, they've already got 9. I mean, that's something that they want to build on moving forward here in this game.
12 points for Charles Chu. He splits his charities. They got a 3-point game. Hope alumni, Alcars. Tubiano just checked in. Instant offense.
How about that pass? You've got Pedrosa giving it up to Jomari Tubiano. 18-footer is good.
Lead is up 5. Got Banal really having a hard time trying to get closer to the basket. A running shot and he banks it in. Chris Chu at 14. Oh, Charles Chu. Kasi hindi nga ganito maglaro si Charles Chu eh. Parang Chris Chu siya ngayon eh.
Mukhang nga napagsabihan ni Kuya eh.
Biglang ang naging coach na si Chris Chu eh, no? Kino-coach niya si Charles.
Roll reversal. That's a nice high-low play. Just couldn't convert.
Gab Banal, that could have tied the game. Chani Rangel comes down with a rebound. 37-34 right now. Rangel with 5 rebounds. Ooh. On spot naman ng Senyas.
It's going to be on Gab Banal.
And our referees are going to be reviewed. That's it. He's still down on the si Tubiano. He's still down on the floor. Wow. Talk about intense.
Kanina pa yan, first quarter, we've seen a couple of unsportsmanlike fouls. Here in the second, we've seen that unsportsmanlike foul on Jomari Tubiano.
It's going to be very interesting how our referees are going to actually come up with a decision here. Kasi pwedeng i-downgrade din, no?
Pwede. Lalo na pagka-review nila kung anong makita nila dyan.
Well, for Jomari Tubiano to fall down and before he could stand up, I mean, he's not a small guy.
Nope.
He really felt something. So I'd like to find out.
Disqualifying foul.
I know, kaya nga in-explain kagad eh. Gab Banal is going to be having a short night here at Tanduay Gym. A disqualifying foul. Let's see how it happened here.
Oh, there you go.
And he goes to the midsection. And down goes Tubiano. Here in round 2S. What the pala. Nagko-cover din ang boxing eh.
That was pretty clear.
Wow. Gab Banal is a very important player here. Anyway, dyan ang timeout muna tayong lahat. Interesting development. And of course the people here at Tanduay Gym, I don't know if they're enjoying, but there seems to be a lot of conversations going on. Why not? The latest development is that Gab Banal, with a disqualifying foul, will not be able to return to action here.
That's a
Can he
huge...
stay on the floor?
No, he can't. He has to go up either to the stands behind the bench.
Kasi nandiyan pa siya sa floor, di ba?
Or he can go inside the locker room.
Oo nga.
So he has
Oo, magtatanong na lang ako, saan kayo kakain mamaya? Sunod na lang ako doon. O kaya mauna na ako, ano order nyo? Sabi ka na. No, just getting around. Of course, Banal, well, they're trying to frustrate him talaga. Diba?
It was pretty evident. Yep.
Garrido actually started it, diba? Marami.
Nakita mo naman, there was really something that happened.
Yeah.
Nahuli lang talaga. It does not in any way mean that Gab Banal is a dirty player. Doesn't mean that. It's just that,
banal nga yan eh.
Oo I was going to say, apelyido pa lang. Alam mo na eh. At again, nakita ng officials, ganun talaga nangyari. They gotta call it.
They were trying to get into his nerves. So Jomari Tobiano, is he the one who's going to be shooting it? Or you can pick any player. Yeah, he is
siya
the
kasi
one.
yung na-foul.
Yep.
Siya yung nabigyan sa midsection. Like what you said. Body shot.
The body shot. It's not the kind of body shot that I want. Two shots plus ball possession. Kanina si Chatty Rangel na tawagan. It was just, it wasn't a disqualifying foul though. Stubiano makes the first one.
3 points now for Jomari, the one-time Mapua Cardinal.
Chito Victolero na daw
Oo, siya na. Si Coach Chito na ang mamamahala moving forward sa seniors team ng Mapua Cardinals.
Lead up 5 for Hope Alcars. Nullifying that shot,
Trying to get Chadi Rangel involved in that inside action, but yun nga, illegal pick on Jomari Tobiano. It was a quick attack, unable to connect. Mark Chan.
Too hard, too high, off the glass. Charles Chu short on that 3. 5-point ball game as we're just about to enter the final 2 minutes of the first half. Something has got to happen right there. It's offense, the savior, and Mark Chan.
Defense to offense, getting the steal and then finishing on the break.
Did they call traveling?
A hold.
No.
On that drive.
Yun ang ginahanap na savior, traveling. And itong defensive play of the game, the steal, is all brought to us by Cellboy. Basta cellphone, Cellboy.
They need a whole lot of those defensive stops, talking about Xavier School. Because, of course, Gab Banal hitting the showers early.
It's Jobert.
I can't help but think, wouldn't this be an interesting showdown later on down the line? Gab Banal, Kyle Slau not here. Yung bawi nila, son. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself, but I'm already thinking of the narrative.
Well, if they end
game.
up at the end of the elimination sa 1-2, waiting sila.
Yun, waiting sila,
thing,
exactly.
Diba? Well, may mga bagong tira na rin to si Charles Chu. May mga pabali-bali na ngayon.
Up fake and then the step through. To get the defense up in the air. Jomari Tobiano gets called for that.
First one, no problem. Charles Chu. He's
Galit.
got 15 points.
Galit si Coach Ed dyan. Kumakagat sa mga fake. Ni Coach Ed dati, gagalit yun pagka ganun eh.
2 for 2 for Charles Chu. to consider. He usually just set up the plays. He's got only 1 assist.
You said it earlier, 7 assists ang kanyang average. Kaya gulat na gulat nga tayo that he's being very aggressive on offense, talking about Charles Chu.
And Stephen Go, first time to see action here in this ball game. And here he is, almost getting a short jumper to go in. How about a 3? Yan ang pumasok.
Why not? Arjan De La Cruz wide open. Top of the key 3 with matching fist bump.
May bawi ba sa other side from Xavier? No, it did not happen. A 6-point advantage. And right now, Arjan going all the way. Back-to-back baskets for Arjan De La Cruz.
5 quick points, Arjan De La Cruz.
At driving to the basket para naka-BYD. Get yours at BYD Valenzuela, Marilao, or Bataan. It is now an 8-point advantage for Hope Alcar as Changnan timeout.
Our mission is to make premium frozen food accessible, convenient, and high quality, bringing world-class freshness to every Filipino home. Cold storage seafood, freshness you can trust, right here in store.
And right now, getting right back instantly into the ball game, and a foul. Mark Chan is going to the line.
So Stephen Go gives up that foul on that double team effort.
8 points right now from Mark Chan. He's also trying to help out.
16 points, Charles Chu, and then ito nga, si Mark Chan. 9 points.
Less than a minute to play here in the first half. No Kyle Slough. And Campanal is out of the game for a disqualifying foul.
I thought it was going to be a personal 8-point run by Arjan De La Cruz as he misses that 3-pointer.
Sharon Lim. Shot clock is going down. Wala nang iba nakahawak ng bola. Yeah. Puro siya.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you've got to show yourself to your teammate.
We got another Changnan timeout.
The night opens up to those who open up to it. The spontaneous, the curious, the unexpected. Open up to your new best memories with Tanduay flavored mixes. Drink responsibly.
There you can see 18.5. That's all that's left here in the first half. And Hope Alumni Alcaraz leading by 6. And they will have the basketball. They can go for another last shot. Kanina nangyari sa kanila courtesy of Carl Sumalakay.
Offensive rebound pa yun.
Yeah. Chani Rangel up and out. Tries again. Underneath. Ayaw pa rin. And here comes Xavier. 1 second. Uy, naagaw pa. And that will end first two quarters. Ang daming ganap sa first two quarters pa lamang of this highly anticipated matchup between these two teams. Xavier alumni, they're getting some life courtesy of, I don't know how you can reboot on the kind of a game that he's playing. Of course, we're talking about Charles Chu. Over at the other side, we see Arjen De La Cruz, kanina back-to-back baskets. And eto, it ends like this, 46-40 para sa Hope alumni.
Technology moves the world. And we move technology closer to you. MEC Networks, 30 years of technology distribution.
Basta Fil-Chi Flex, sigurado ang quality tapoli. Linoleum, kamating, plastic cover at iba pa. Tatak matibay, tatak Pinoy. Lahat gawa sa pawis at husay ng Pinoy. Champion ka sa Fil-Chi Flex. Tatak Pinoy, ito ang the best.
Hindi umuulan.
Di mo tayo makakabenta.
Yes!
Don't worry. Be unleashed with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now.
Our mission is to make premium frozen food accessible, convenient, and high quality, bringing world-class freshness to every Filipino home. Cold storage seafood, freshness you can trust, right here in store.
The night opens up to those who open up to it. The spontaneous, the curious, the unexpected. Open up to your new best memories with Tanduay flavored mixes. Drink responsibly.
Di abot ang data!
GG bro!
Don't worry. Be unleashed with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now.
Ayan na, para pag nawa ka, galingan mo nga. Sige na. Ayos! Sa liga, sell mo yung kakampi. Oh, anong pang inaantay nyo? Basta cellphone, cellphone!
This is our count, 46-40 at the end of the first half at Lamanga. Itong Hope Christian Alumni Alcars. And these are the numbers.
Early on, ang Alumni Association of Xavier School had their early struggles on offense, but igniting their offense was Charles Chu in that first quarter. Back-to-back three-pointers, the free throws were going in. But Hope Christian High School, the offensive rebounds, something that they're really putting a big emphasis on. 30 rebounds, 12 of those coming on the offensive end, habang itong Xavier School only 24 boards. Ball movement on the side of Hope Christian High School, 11 assists compared to 6. And the free throws, that's something that I want to focus on, because itong Hope Christian High School, they have been taking advantage of their trips to the line with 9 out of 11, 81%. Habang Xavier naman, 11 out of 16 for just 68% from the free throw area.
Nakita niyo yung disparity sa assists. 1 assist lang si Charles Chu. He's averaging 7 per ball game. So it makes a lot of difference, but still it's a close one. And Charles Chu is leading the way among everyone. 16 points. Todd Malacay with his 10 points over at the other side. Mark Chan is trying to help out with his 9. Arjun De La Cruz all of a sudden has found some heat in his offense. And Jobert Medina Mercado also with 8 points. Jana Pasible, first time niya, pero may 5 points siya. Gapanal, di na andar yung 4 points yan because of disqualifying foul, and he's basically ejected from this ball game. Tim Koo had a good start, yung kanyang 4 points. Pero parang kumandang ulit, di naman siya naibalik, no? Tim Koo?
Just being able to clamp down on the interior etong Hope Christian High School, and it is pretty evident how big their front line is.
Ayan, si Charles Chu na ngayon laban kay Jobert Medina. 16 points and 1 assist. Ayan.
You talked about it,
PG
averaging
Plex,
7
yes.
assists.
PG Plex Linoleum key matchup natin. Jobert Medina. So he's more concentrating on offense, or defense rather. And is he going to be doing what he does best on offense dito sa ating second half?
No more Gapanal. So no one to defend anymore.
Inaasawa niya kanina si Gapanal, di ba?
Kahit sa ilalim, sa post, yung banggaan nila was something else. I was watching the off-ball action. Grabe talaga yung depensahan nilang dalawa, or depensa ni Jobert kay Gab.
Two teams undefeated. Actually, nagsimula ang ball game na to. 10-0 kaagad for Hope Christian Alumni Alcars. And then yun nga, si Charles Chu.
That was 8 straight points.
Couple
of three-pointers.
Chris Chu, kaya nalilito na ako. Diba? Third quarter na po. And to consider, this is just our first game. Dami nga nagtatanong bakit daw first game? Prime time. Prime time.
Habang naghahapunan kayo, di ba maganda yung napapanood nyo?
Charles Chu gets fouled. In an earlier trip to the line, was 1 of 2.
Again, you see the aggressiveness of Charles Chu, taking it strong to the hole, getting a foul.
Sincerity Cafe and Restaurant again, that famous fried chicken since 1956. Anong year naman kaya yung Oyster King? No? Hindi naman 2026 lang yun.
Hindi naman. Coach Edster.
I know. Here's how it goes. Outside shot. Malacay with a miss. They got an offensive rebound. And Jobert Medina with a turnaround from the baseline.
Weak side offensive rebounding. We always talk about it. And that time, Jobert getting that putback.
So now it's in double figures. 10 points. Talagang siya, no? Charles Chu taking over for Xavier Alumni.
Got 18 points in the ball game.
Schobert, parang ang dami niyang hinahabol na numbers all of a sudden. John Apasible. That one falls short. There's Charles Chu once again. Iba rin ang ball handling nito si Charles Chu.
That time, that three-pointer, short.
Medina. Up. Sobra. Jarrell Lim. Tim Koo. And now, Charles Chu asking for the basketball. Ako na. Huwag na kayo makialam sa paka-dribble pa. Yun nga lang, the running shot off for Charles Chu.
He was looking for a foul on that attempt. Talking about Charles Chu.
He's got 20 points. 20 of the 44 ng Xavier alumni. Jobert Medina goes for the drop. John Apasible lost it.
Well, good idea to go and give it to John underneath. He just couldn't capitalize on that position.
Yun ang tumutulong kay Charles Chu.
That's Mark Chan. That's a good drive. Faking that handoff and then taking it strong. Splitting a couple of defenders while he was at it. You'll see it here.
Power move, power play, just like Powerhouse Tools. Built tough.
Good play design for Xavier School to be able to get some buckets inside the paint on that drive.
In double figures, completes a three-point play. He's got 12 in a ball game.
Also in double figures now is Mark.
Apasible. Medina. A three on its way. Knocking it down.
John Ray Garrido, top of the key three. I was looking for him to swing it to Argent De La Cruz, but mid-defender so that's a good read on John Ray.
Let's see, Garrido with 8 points already here in this ball game. Arjun with that rebound. Schobert, John Apasible. Kaliwa na naman, no?
Yun na, kaliwa. Kaya nga nagtanong ko kanina He left-handed or right-handed. But yeah, we saw he is right-handed. He's just that skilled that he's able to use his offhand.
Well, bumawi naman Jarrell Lim from the corner with a three-pointer.
Wide open as the defense collapsed on that interior, leaving Jarrell Lim wide open for that three.
6 points for Jarrell Lim.
Kana naman. Kanina kaliwa. Okay, kana naman.
Ayun.
Grabe naman. Good pass by John Ray Garrido.
You know, to consider walang Kyle Slough, disqualifying foul on Gampanal. I mean, they led by as much as 10 points in the early goings. It's not happening again. Nandiyan, nakabuntot lang ito McDavid Windsor na Xavier alumni. Kabilaan ba to for Jarrell Lim? No, it did not happen. Schobert. Oh, no.
Everything but the bucket.
I guess Tim Koo's presence was enough defense.
It's a reach on John Apasible on the driving Jarrell Lim. And to your point, saying 10 points, 5 points lang, ha?
Kaya
walang Kyle Snow, di ba? Walang Gampanal.
Yeah.
That's an interesting take on how Xavier School is really managing how they're playing and trying to at least keep it close, this close.
Summit, the official drinking water of FCAAI. Shot clock going down, 9 seconds. Napitiwan on the way up. Is looking for a foul. Jarrell Lim.
Well, he didn't want Mark Chan for that screen. He rejected it and called Tom Koo instead, or Tim Koo rather.
55-50, 5.5. Third period. Jobert fires. Talaga focus na siya sa offense.
And that's pretty much what he can do now. No more Gab Banal inside, but good flash to the 15-foot line, giving up that pass was Pedrosa.
He's got 12. He's averaging 15. Long pass.
Touchdown. Is it too easy? The way we saw that, it just looked too easy for Jobert.
Fast break play, driving to the basket na para naka-BYD. Get yours at BYD Valenzuela, Marilao, or Bataan. 59-50. Favoring Hope Alumni Alcars. Jiangnan timeout.
GG, bro! Don't worry. The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi bitin with 10 gig data to power your games plus only Facebook or only TikTok. Load now.
Hello and welcome everybody and a very, very good evening. Ayan, nagsisimula na naman ang weekend, and actually this is like going into the final weekend of this, the Love Month. Ayan, March ba? Ano ba ang tawag sa March? Pagka nag-March na. Ayan.
Ano na, summer?
Yeah.
Usually that's the sign
like
of summer. Coming in the hotter season. Kasi dalawa na lang ang season sa Pilipinas. Hot and hotter. Ito na yun, March.
Meron naman daw dry at saka wet. Under 5 minutes to play, 9-point lead. Led by as much as 10. And then some off-ball action happening here.
That's Errol. Gonna get called for that foul.
Penalty.
Yun lang. At Xavier School, ang linis.
And Verse Asia, built for legacy, designed for life, builder of luxury living in landmark spaces.
Sabi ko kay Charles, yan yung bahay mo eh. Yung nag-cover ka nung Wednesday. Talaga, sabi ko, ganda ng bahay ni Benji eh. No? Lalo niya daw gustong maging sports broadcaster nung nakita niya yung bahay.
Ganon, no?
Oo, pagpupursigihan daw niya talaga.
Samantala, John Ray Garrido with a three-pointer from the corner.
And that was with the defense in front of him. The confidence of John Ray Garrido sky high at this point.
And this is the largest lead in the ball game, up 11 right now. There could be more. Chadi Rangel going all the way, just could not finish.
Parang, I wouldn't say may mali, pero for Chadi Rangel to get that outlet and then have to dribble, a bit of a stretch, no?
Well, I just gave it a try. Inland naman yun eh. Diba sa mga coaches nga, mas mabuti na yung tinira mo, nag-mid-pace, kaysa hindi mo yung tinira dahil talagang walang chance yun, diba? Nag-turnover pa. Garrido, it's Pedrosa from the corner. Xavier Alumni down by 11. Shot clock at 9. Off balance jumper, trying to bank it in. Charles Chu with a miss. Arjan goes cross court. And Chadi Rangel, that's going to be easy for him.
Yeah, even lost the handle as Tim Koo had a hand on that leather, but was able to recover and finish right in front of the bucket.
It's getting bigger now, a 13-point advantage for Hope Alumni Alcars. Off balance shot, nothing there. And Jaron Lim gives up a foul at midcourt so that some new players could come in. Still with 2:39 to play here in the third.
Stepping on the gas. They're not getting the penalty. Talking about itong Xavier School. Just their first team foul.
Garrido will sit down para sa Hope Alcars.
Look at that hesitation and then stepping on the gas. Arjan de la Cruz with the orange shoes.
Arjan, he's got 9 points. Also trying to get himself in double figures, which he did.
10 points, 3 rebounds, and 5 assists for Arjan.
It's starting to balloon now. This advantage of Hope Christian Alcars. Nice passing right there.
Look at that discipline. Give and go play. Mark Chan did not give up on that play. When he gave up that leather cut to the basket, was able to get that ball right back.
Shadi Rangel with a miss. And taking a look at this genius hardware assist of the game. Yeah, kind of a give and go play that time for Xavier alumni.
That's why I always say you have to move without the ball, and that time Mark Chan did a good job doing that.
Under 2 minutes. Shadi kicks it out. Arjan, no need to hurry. Just set up your play here. He fires the 3, and it rattled in.
Called out for that pick, used it, pulled up for 3. That was basic basketball from Arjan de la Cruz.
The 8th three-pointer, the side of Hope Christian alumni. And tingnan natin muli, Arjan de la Cruz with his 3-point shot brought to us by Hungry Pares. Just a little over a minute here in the third. A loose ball foul.
Kita mo yun eh.
Kaya nga eh.
May tama kay that was Errol Villar.
Pang-apat na. Stephen Gaw checks back into the ball game. Mark Chan. Splitting his charities. Well, to consider, a lot of people, sabi nga natin, a preview daw of the finals, they would actually dub it for this ball game. Pero some factors we didn't expect to happen.
Unfortunate, actually, I would say. Just unfortunate. But again, magkikita to for sure. Meron pang laro na magkikita tong dalawang to. Boy, that's going to be a treat for us and the viewers as well.
For a lot of people, they're really looking forward to the meeting again of these two teams.
And we talked
na wala lang nawawala, di ba?
May history kasi talaga itong dalawang to. Range J from Mark Chan.
Arjun De La Cruz gets out of trouble. Pedrosa just could knock it down from the corner. Who's got the basketball, really?
It was with Leo Guion, and a couple of players from Xavier may have clipped him.
So that time, 8.2 seconds. Coach Gerson Cabiltes. Baba na kayo, doon na kayo sa baba. Ayun, bumaba nga sila. Laagaw. Umiscore pa.
Double black eye.
Mark Chan is trying to keep the fight alive for the Alumni Association of Xavier School. They may be trailing here by 11 at the end of the third. Pero yun nga, some factors that we did not foresee to be happening here. And Hope Christian Alumni is trying to get their way, really, but we still have one final quarter to settle the issue here. They really come prepared for each other this meeting, and a lot of people really looking forward to it. Well, fourth quarter coming up.
Ayan na, para pag nawa ka, galingan mo ha. Sige na. Ayos! Sa liga, sell mo yung kakampi. Oh, anong pang inaantay nyo? Basta cellphone, sell boys!
Final quarter of this ball game. Just our first. Actually, we only play 2 games lang naman every Friday. Well, if you want more, come back again Monday. We'll have 3 games. If you still want more, come back again Wednesday. March na tayo, ah. March na.
3 games din yun.
Yes, that's right. Still to come, of course, ang Uno Golden Peters laban sa St. Jude, Linnea Metal Furnishings, PesoMaxFund.com.
We talked about it at the top of the broadcast. Couple of teams that are coming off losses.
So easy right there for Jobert Medina.
You see his energy now. It's just focused on offense. From defense to offense. Getting that 2-pointer off that steal.
Well, he's just showing us the different facets of this ball game.
Off right for Neil D. Good flash. Just couldn't get that one-hander.
Look at this steal, creating this opportunity. Defensive play of the game. Basta cell phone, cell boy. Pedrosa got hit on the shoulder. That would hurt.
I hope he's okay. Okay naman. Gives a thumbs up. Pedrosa na pasible. Di nagkaamo yan dun sa rebound.
Mid-range did not happen. 71-58. 13-point advantage. Was largest at 15. Inside the key jumper that goes. And Pedrosa knocks it down. So hindi naman pala masakit yung balita.
Okay naman. Tinesting okay pala. Nakashoot.
Pero yung binangga na kanina eh. Si Neil D. I mean.
Buwangga sa pader.
I know. Off balance shot and everything. And here they come again. Jobert against Zhertiao. Angat. That was Jarrell pala. Nangatan niya, pero there's a foul. And he'll go to the line for 2 shots.
Just strong underneath. See Jobert. He's going to get a chance to get a couple of points at the line to add to his 16-point total. He leads all scorers for Hope Christian High School.
Again, Sincerity Cafe and Restaurant since 1956. That famous fried chicken.
And oyster cake.
Yes.
Coach Edster. But it is delicious. I've tried the oyster cake a few times.
It should be. It should be.
It is. It is quite delicious. Baka naman. Sincerity.
Beke naman. Sincerity. Mark Chan. Nice crossover move. He's going to the line for 2 shots. "19 points, 9 rebounds. Philippines Pan Asia Carrier Corp. I am moving with you. Logistics.
0 for 2 on that trip to the line for Mark Chan.
Have to consider the minutes, 22 minutes of playing time. Jobert steps back for a 3. Nope. And ayan, a double-double na si Mark Chan after grabbing that rebound. Second serving, still nothing. I guess naubos na rin eh. The only thing I can observe here is yung adrenaline. Meron pa para dito sa panig naman na Hope as we take a look at this rebound of the game brought to us by Ultra Force.
Carl Sumalakay was already inside the paint and then wanted to go and kick it out. Sabi nga ni Jana Pasible, tira mo na.
Ayaw pa rin mahulog. Yon, finally. Tim Koo. A 14-point advantage. Jana Pasible. Missing. He could have tried his left. Sabay ka na.
Pwede naman, nakita naman natin, kaya niya both left and right. Ambidextrous ang tawag doon.
Charles Chu with 23 points and his third 3-pointer here in this ball game. Jangnan timeout muna tayong lahat.
The night opens up to those who open up to it. The spontaneous, the curious, the unexpected. Open up to your new best memories with Tanduay flavored mixes. Drink responsibly.
Hindi aabot ang data. Nice!
Don't worry. The Only with Smart Power All 99. Hindi nabitin with 10 gig data plus only Facebook or TikTok and more. Load now.
All right, dito po tayo sa Tanduay Gym. Yeah, that's right. Renovated and everything. They made a lot of improvements dito dahil nga itong Fil-Chi. Itong ating FCAAI. Ayan, spending the last Friday of February for most of them. And looking forward to seeing this. Well, as it turned out, Hope Christian alumni, Alcars, having their way laban dito sa Alumni Association of Xavier School, McDavid Windsor.
They're taking full advantage of the circumstances that was dealt to them.
You're trying to get yourself still undefeated. Yun lang yun eh. They'll be the only one na wala pantalo.
And you said it at the top of the broadcast, 1-0's got to go.
Uh-oh.
And by the looks of things, I mean, 11-point lead with 6 minutes. Marami pa naman oras para makabalik ang Xavier. At so far, things looking good for Hope Christian High School.
There's Coach Charles. "24 points. Two for two. His biggest output here in the 30 to 39 division.
Leading all scorers. No passing today.
Spalding, official ball of FCAAI. Oo eh. Hindi na siya nag-focus doon.
Just finding that open man was John Ray Garrido, and that time underneath. Great position was Jobert Medina.
Teka muna. Charles Chu have other things in mind right now. The lead has been cut down to 8. 5-21. No time to relax. John Ray Garrido. Might as well bring that kind of intensity again. The side of Hope alumni.
Not out of the woods yet. Itong Hope Christian High School.
Garrido with a miss. And it's going to be Xavier basketball. 8 points, ha? 5 minuto pa yan.
Marami pang oras para makabalik itong Xavier School. Wouldn't that be something?
Cheryl Lim bringing it down. Here's Mark Chan. Floats it up. A loose ball foul in that rebound play.
Neil D, yep. Naposisyonan siya dun ni Jobert.
And he fouls out of the game. So wait lang, ha, dahil they need to replace him. So Team Ku will come back. So Yu-Gi-Oh! Wow, Pedrosa, that could have been something else. Naglipat ng kamay eh.
Jordanesque.
Yeah.
From right to
DeAndre.
Michael B. Michael B. Jordan. It's a smart play, Charles Chu. With that low pickup para lang makasabit si Leo Guion.
Alam mo yung ginagawa dito ni Coach Charles Chu? I mean, he's going to be looking for those calls when it's him as a coach now.
Yeah.
And his players are going to be starting to move like that. Tapos hindi tatawag. Sabihin ni Charles Chu,
ginagawa
experience eh.
And it's also good for him to show his players that this is what you do. If your defender is defending you a certain way, how you're going to be able to get some fouls is by doing this, going for that low pickup from low to high.
30. Grabe.
30-piece shoot. Yep, for Charles Chu. Just a 6-point lead now for Hope Christian High School.
Hindi ka naman masabi na he was holding back dahil coming into this game, they were undefeated. In fact, they're a game ahead pa nga, no? Dito sa Hope Christian alumni.
They're 3-0.
Yes.
Ang Hope Christian High School, 2-0.
76-70. 4 minutes. Another basket here. would bring the gap closer.
Would have brought the house down if he made that turnaround.
Totoo, ha? Aha! Making a stop. Here comes Xavier. Charles Chu pulls up, knocks it down. 32 big points. And the deficit, just 4 points.
He is pouring it on here in the fourth quarter. Talking about Charles Chu. Binubuhat ang Xavier School ni Charles Chu.
Chana Pasible. Sabi ko nga, then we'll have to bring back the intensity that they've shown here. Uh-oh. Oh, the shot block. Even Charles Chu is also doing his thing in defense. A missed shot. Here comes Mark Chen. Oh, just a little too much sauce on that layup.
I was looking for them to go back to Charles Chu because he has the hot hand.
4-point game. Apasible. No.
There's a push. Charles Chu from behind. Carl Sumalakay just getting inside that position.
And take a look at this defensive play of the game here. That shot block by Charles Chu. At sa inyo ng Cellboy. Basta cellphone, Cellboy.
What a challenge by Charles Chu to get that block. Shot clock winding down as well.
Carl Sumalakay. He makes the first free throw. It's been a long time coming. But another basket to happen here. Well, it's Gerson Cabiltes. And Noy Catalan. Napapatayo na sila ulit.
And that was an 8-0 run. Oh, 8-0 run. Now 8-2.
Make no mistake about it. These two teams, and no wonder they came in here undefeated. Uh-oh, ball is loose. Garrido goes down.
Holding on to his left ankle.
Penalty. It's going to the line. Oh, they need to see that. May mga extra motion. And then this. Hindi pa tapos. They're still at it. Kanina nag-died down na ng konti energy with the, especially when Hope Christian alumni were leading by as much as 15 points. And now they're telling us a different story here.
They were able to cut that deficit down to just 4 points on that 8-0 run.
So regular foul is just called here. Laban sa Xavier. So Churtiao and penalty free throws for Chandray Garrido. Chandray Garrido has got 11 points and 3 assists. Make that 12 for him. Splitting his charities. Tim Koo, one-hand rebound. Jared Lim. Mark Chan. Last 2 minutes brought to us by TCL. Tim Koo with the ball. Napakialaman na agaw. Arjan. And he gets the layup. For a little while, they were given quite a scare here. Ang Hope Christian alumni. Jangnan timeout muna. All right, the families are here enjoying this start of a brand new weekend. And clean steal of the quarter. Clean swipe brought to us by 1118 Auto Spa, Archon de la Cruz. Sabi ko nga, kailangan ibalik yung intensity. No time to relax. Ball game, you don't stop playing until you hear the final buzzer. They need a basket. They're prevented to make a decent shot. Xavier basketball, 6.3 ang kanilang shot clock.
On that sideline, out of bounds play, Fil-Chi was actually free to take that three already, but he hesitated. So there was no space. Everyone was on that left side.
Shot clock is down to 3. Mark Chan pulls up. They got the defensive rebound. Another 3 on its way. Wala pa rin.
Too strong on that attempt.
9-point advantage. Archon against Jarrell Lim. Archon penetrates. Try to hand off inside, napakailaman. And last touch pa yata Xavier.
Too tight of a pass for Arjan de la Cruz to give to Taddy Rangel. It's either you put up that shot so he can get that offensive rebound, or you kick it back out and reset.
And that's why there is still this Jangnan timeout.
For generations, families have trusted legendary fireworks to light up their celebrations safely, brightly, and boldly. This season, keep the tradition alive with fireworks built for excitement and crafted for safety. Legendary fireworks. Feel the firepower safely.
.65 seconds to play. Sublakay with that inbound. Arjun de la Cruz, they give up a foul. There'll be free throws for him.
I was actually waiting for that double once Arjan received it on that sideline. It came a bit too late. He was able to split it. Charles Chu gets called for that foul.
Arjun de la Cruz, 15 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists.
Bago yan, ha? Yung 5 assists. Hindi kasi, hindi pass first yan eh.
Everybody basically talagang nag-level up eh. They really have to come up with something special. Looking forward to this game and finally happening. Pero marami pa tong mga what-ifs eh. Whoever wins this one, there's still going to be those what-ifs. Let's see now.
Fil-Chi, quick attack to the basket. Did not waste that much time.
Uh-oh. Possession arrow, Xavier. Aha.
May chance pa sila.
Down 8. Yung sabi na iba, mga ganyan. 3 points lang yan eh. Parang hindi na makakashoot yung kalaban naman.
They overturned that call.
They overturned it.
It's going to be Hope Christian High School's possession.
Hindi na ilipat yata yung arrow eh. Oh, may agaw. Jared Lim.
Miscommunication on that inbound play.
6-point ball game. Putting some pressure, naitawid. Just in the nick of time, Chaddy Rangel. They'll give a foul. How is Chaddy's free throws? Look at this, clean steal, clean swipe brought to us by 1118 Auto Spa. Jared Lim still making it interesting here. The end game.
Chaddy Rangel at the line. Currently it's first time. First trip to the free throw area.
Let's see how he fares. So they fouled him. Two-possession game in 30 seconds. Lane violation. They can utilize a timeout nga naman. Itong Xavier finding themselves down by 6. Jiangnan timeout.
Our mission is to make premium frozen food accessible, convenient, and high quality, bringing world-class freshness to every Filipino home. Cold storage seafood, freshness you can trust, right here in store.
Di mo tayo makakabenta! Yes! Don't worry! The Unleash with Smart's Power All 99. Hindi bitin ang benta with only TikTok or Facebook plus 10 gig data and more. Load now!
The night opens up to those who open up to it. The spontaneous, the curious, the unexpected. Open up to your new best memories with Tanduay flavored mixes. Drink responsibly.
And again, we still have one more ball game. Ang Uno Golden Peters going up against St. Jude Linnea Metal Furnishings, PesoMaxFun.com. Sigurado naman mabibitin kayo dito eh.
For sure.
Isa lang eh.
Tayo, mabibitin tayo. Isa lang. Sayang.
So let's see here. Balibag yung tira. Kailangan na. They got another possession here. They go for the three. Mark Chan. No! And I guess that's it. Jobert is not even going to take this shot anymore. All's well that ends well.
You said it, a lot of what-ifs in this ball game.
Yeah, yun pa rin eh. May mga what-ifs.
May what-if.
What-ifs.
Hindi convincing. Hindi convincing.
Hindi naman convincing
we
naman.
saw
pero
what they can
may mga
do.
factors to consider pa eh. There's some of the missing pieces. Pero hindi naman kasalanan ng isang team yun eh, di ba? Now, as in this case for Hope Christian alumni, they came in here like full force. They even added the services of John Pasible, who has played for the first time here sa ating FC AAI. Charles Chu basically is a totally different player here for Xavier.
Far from the 7 assists per game that we been accustomed to seeing in their last 3 games.
And our final score here, 82-76. So they're at the top of the team standings now, ang Hope Christian alumni, and dealing Xavier the first loss. And as we take a look here, sinimulan sa depensa, Coach.
ganun talaga nangyari. He was playing excellent defense. And then, of course, because of some unfortunate circumstance, he could focus now on the offense. We're talking about Jobert Mercado. 19 points, 5 rebounds, couple assists. Oedo, player of the game. Congratulations, Jobert Mercado.
And the most important thing is that win. Unblemished record. Charles Chu gave it all he's got, 32 points. Jobert Medina Mercado, 19, 5, and 2. Yan po ang resulta. Final update ng ating PG Flex Linoleum key matchup. And that's what we have told you. This is going to happen next. St. Jude alumni, Ono alumni next.
Para pag nawa ka, galingan mo ha. Sige na. Ayos. Sa liga, sell mo yung kakampi. Oh, anong pang inaantay nyo? Basta cellphone, sell mo!